So a new event just got announced, and it actually involves the different regions of the world. And I'm pretty sure this event is going to be one of the bigger events until later on to the year. So this is a really cool event you could look forward to. If you're interested, the invitation link to the Discord and the event link is in the description. So here's how you actually sign up for that event. First, you have to join the Groove of War server, because that's where the main communication happens. Once you've done that, you could go down to the competition section, and then you go to team recruitment. That's where you find your teams and join your team. After you found your team, you could go to the actual event page. You could read through all the details listed on there, and then afterwards you could enter by registering at the bottom. You do need an account, so you could sign up for that. So now we know how to enter it. Here's how it works. So there will be teams of 4 to 10 players for each region. So Canada, France, USA, and more. There could be more than one team for one region. It just depends on how many people enter. Each team will be playing against other teams in Swiss rounds, and the top 2 teams will play each other in the final round. The length of the event depends on how many people enter, so I don't know right now. So what does happen during a round? So for this, let's say Team Canada and Team US got matched up. So there will be 4 1v1 matches and a single 2v2 match. Every player on the team can only play once in the 1v1 match. These are the match settings. There will be no weather, no fog, and there will be 45-minute chess timer for each match. Another thing is that Ryota's banned on all matches, and a commander can only be used once in the 1v1 matches, so you have to use 4. One team does a coin flip. The winner of that coin flip becomes the first player 1. So let's say US won that coin flip. US will be the player 1 of the first match on map 1. After that match, the player switches sides, plays again on the same map, and then you repeat the same process for the second map. The first player of any match will be picking first and locking in, and then the second player will pick after that player. Now for 2v2 matches. So the coin flip winner will be player 1 and player 4, and the picking of the commander is player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4. So the first team, second team, first team. The same team cannot choose the same commander twice. Now we know how the event works, we can see what maps are being played. So we start with 1v1 maps. The first one is Rowan Road. This is included in the base game. It's fast and it has a big focus on unit positioning, because one small mistake can lead to a loss. Also, siege units go to the left of the barracks, not to the road, ironically, because it will get stuck. Next one is Haggered Hollow. This one focuses on side villages, between maintaining and pushing against the enemy side villages. And then you also have to balance out your forces in the middle, because if you don't, chances are your HQ is going to get rushed down and there's nothing you could do about that. Next one is Brae Bryn. This is included in the base game. There's a lot of air going on here, dragon friendly, and both players want air dominance and gain control of the map that way. Do have to be careful about ground pushes, since mages do stack up and pressure your air dominance later on. Next one is Melody Mountains. This one's also included in the base game, and depending on the pathing of the commanders, there will be a lot of brawling in the center to gain center control. Afterwards, if the game does go longer, there will be powerful late game rifles that both players can use. Next one is Security Holes. So this map does include unit bans, so do watch out for that. This map really does focus on the center and how well you can position your commander, as balloon usage is very important here and can cost you the game if you use it poorly. Next is Dentritic. So this map also focuses on center control, but this time there's Merfolk and Thief to control the side economy. So you have to decide whether you want to keep your forces together at the center or spread your forces out to deal with the pesky units on the side. Next map is Renegade Alchemy, another map with center focused gameplay. This time there's open key areas that you can attack into, such as the tower or the barracks. You do have to be careful though, because if you commit too many forces there, the headquarters become too hard to defend. So the last 1v1 map is Basilisk, so there's a lot of center brawling going on here, and you have to be wary of what units you buy, because that can affect your strength and the pressure in the center. Buy too many slow units and you might lose out in the center and snowball from there, making the game very difficult. Now we move on to the 2v2 maps. So the first map is Long Walks in Hard Vacuum. This map features one player with 2 barracks and the other player with 2 towers. So both players have to coordinate how they use the air effectively to beat out the other opponent. Second map is 2v2 on Lunatic. This map you could choose to split and go about your ways, but you can also group up and do a really threatening push together with 2 COs. And on that note, that's about it for the information on this event. The event details can still be found on the smash.gg page in the description. And if you guys have any comments or questions, you can leave them down below. And thanks for watching.